Cry out with joy and gladness, for among you is the great and Holy One of Israel. That's the psalm response for the third Sunday in Advent, also known as Gaudete Sunday, which means rejoice, because we are getting much closer now to Christmas, sort of at the halfway point. So we are that much more joyful because we know that we are anticipating the Lord coming at the Nativity. And so we're looking forward to Christmas, hopefully. Like when I was a kid, I would look forward to what most kids look forward to at Christmas, right? There's Christmas morning, there's gifts, there's great food, there's all the traditions that come with Christmas. And Isaiah chapter 12 is what our psalm response comes from this weekend. And it's all about a nation that is anticipating, looking forward to better times. Matter of fact, the whole book of Isaiah is kind of divided into two segments. Chapters 1 through 39 are about this desolated nation. This it's kind of grim if you read. The second half, chapters 40 through 66, are all about encouraging hope. And the psalm response comes from chapter 12, and it's all about an anticipatory nation, a nation that's looking forward to better times. And so it's all the future tense, a lot of language we read. So in Isaiah chapter 12, we read this: "In that day you will say, 'Give thanks to the Lord.'" You will say. So it's a lot of this, we're waiting for it. It's coming. And what's really interesting is the actual presence of Jesus in the entire book of Isaiah. And we read the word salvation a lot. These people are waiting for their salvation. For instance, also in chapter 12, "With joy you will draw water as the fountain of salvation." And the word salvation is actually a form of the Aramaic word Yeshua. And the Aramaic word Yeshua translates to Jesus. So salvation to come is not a thing, but it's a person. And so if you swap out the word Jesus in the book of Isaiah, you could see how this book of Isaiah is so perfect for the season of Advent, because we are awaiting our salvation, but sort of a capital S salvation. The person that is salvation, Jesus. So, let's listen to Isaiah chapter 12's response for this weekend. Cry out with joy and gladness.
Cry out with joy and gladness, for among you is the great and Holy One of Israel. God indeed is my Savior. I am confident and not afraid. My strength and courage is the Lord, and He has been my Savior. Cry out with joy and gladness, for among you is the great and Holy One of Israel. Give thanks to the Lord, acclaim His name. Among the nations make known His deeds. Proclaim how exalted is His name. Cry out with joy and gladness, achievement. Let this be known throughout the earth. Shout with exultation, O city of Zion, for great in your midst is the Holy One of Israel. Cry out with joy